Say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
It's time for a little NHL face-off. I'm Mike Emmerich with my partner, Darren Pang. Welcome to Tampa Bay.
Electric atmosphere here tonight, Mike. Let's meet tonight's starting goaltenders. Starting for Edmonton, Tommy Salo. And in the opposite net for Tampa Bay, Kevin Weeks.
We're ready for tonight's game in Tampa Bay. To Warrener. The play is called back offside. Knocked to the ice. Penalty call stops the action. And Edmonton will go on the power play.
Tampa Bay penalty. Number 10, Mike Johnson. 2 minutes for interference.
The penalty-killing units really having their difficulties.
Rockets one. Played into the corner. Feeds it across. Cross-ice pass. Slap shot. Kicked out by Weeks. Smith retrieves it. To Wait. Into the corner. Weeks behind the net to play it. Rinkwalk to Green. The Oilers will be assessed a penalty. That takes away the power play.
Edmonton penalty. Number 24, Josh Green. 2 minutes for interference.
Short pass to Le Cavalier. Quick shot. Snared by Salo. Taps it ahead. Rockets one. Denied.
Boy, he can get a lot on his shot.
Loads it up and fires. Shoots it into the corner. Weeks back to play the puck. To Le Cavalier. Checked by Howard. Weeks stops it behind. Over to Warrener. Cross-ice pass. What a bone-rattling check that was. Oh! Rinkwalk to Johnson. Check by Green. The Lightning are offside. Knocked over. Fires away. Kicked wide.
Boy, he got great wood on that shot.
Taps it ahead.
Still no score in the first period, but both teams are playing real aggressive hockey.
To Guerin. Slap shot. Weeks there to make the stop. Smith starts it the other way. Over to Smith. A long blast. Rinkwalk to Smith. Into the corner. Weeks back to cut it off. Cross-ice pass. Right side to Modine. Ulanov leading the rush. Hands it to Holzinger. Gets dumped to Murray. Loads it up and fires. The Oilers. They score! Murray puts it through on the wrist shot. The Oilers grab the lead with that goal.
He saw a little opening and took advantage of it.
Edmonton goal. Number 1, Brandon Murray. Assisted by number 25, Mike Green. And number 18, Ethan Moreau.
The Lightning will be assessed a penalty, and Tampa Bay will be short-handed.
He used his stick as a weapon, and that's a no-no.
Tampa Bay penalty. Number 4, Vincent LeCavier. 2 minutes for the Lightning.
They score! lead.
Doc, can these guys be stopped? They're up and down the ice.
Edmonton goal. Number 29, Alexander Salavano.
Draw in the neutral zone. Feeds it along to Marchand. Shot. Salo knocked it away. Puck brought along by Salavano. Short pass to Johnson. Salavano sets it up. Icing whistled against Tampa Bay. Pushes it up. Gets shoved. Play stops as a penalty is called. And Tampa Bay gets a chance on the power play.
When a guy gets under your skin, sometimes you're a little less careful with those elbows.
Edmonton penalty. Number 21, Jason Smith. 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Pushes it up. Modine with the puck. Nienema on the hard around. Weeks chases it behind the net. Tampa Bay with the extra skater. Over to Johnson. Knocked over. The Oilers get called for the penalty. And Tampa Bay will have a two-man advantage.
Pody gets his stick up and draws the penalty.
Edmonton penalty. Number 5, Tom Poti. 2 minutes for slashing.
Cross-ice pass. Loads it up and fires. To Holzinger. Weeks back to play the puck. Cross-ice pass. Guides it on to Modine.
1 minute remaining in the first period.
Less than a minute remaining on the power play. Icing against the Lightning. Advances the puck to Johnson. Rockets one. Salo knocked it away. Dumps it into the corner. The period almost over. To Johnson. Knocked to the ice. The Lightning with the extra skater. And that'll do it for the first period. Edmonton 2, the Lightning 0. We're moments away from the start of the second period.
Tampa Bay needs to be careful not to let this game slip out of reach.
Warrener and the Lightning are offside. Dumps it into the corner. Weeks back to play the puck. Feeds it across. Penalty call stops the action, and Edmonton will go on the power play.
Warrener gets those elbows up sometimes.
Tampa Bay penalty. Number 8, Tom Warner. 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Played into the corner. Salo back to play the puck. To Guerin. Oh, he was hammered.
Oh, that was a pretty good takeout.
Shaw. Salo, the save. Check by Kubina. A stop says a penalty is called. Greetings, everyone. I'm Mike Emmerich alongside Darren Pang, and welcome to Tampa Bay.
Always a pleasure to work with you, Mike. Let's look at the goaltending matchup for tonight's game. Between the pipes, for Edmonton, Tommy Salo. And at the other end of the ice, starting for Tampa Bay, Kevin Weeks.
We're live in Tampa Bay. Feeds it across. Tees it up. Blocked. Knocked away.
Oh, Doc, I thought that was going in. Nice save.
Kubina back to touch it, and we'll have an icing, the Oilers. Left side to Selivanov. Shot. Weeks there to make the stop. Selivanov had a lot on that wrist shot and scored. The Oilers will now skate with a 1-goal lead.
Top shelf, right under the crossbar. Doesn't get any better than that.
Edmonton goal, number 29, Alexander Selivanov.
Gets dumped. Over to Wait. Unloads a bullet. Blocked.
Boy, he got great wood on that shot.
Le Cavalier leading the rush. Save. To Wait. Weeks behind the net to play it. Le Cavalier leading the rush. To Selivanov. Edmonton would love to have an insurance goal. Shooting. Shot. Knocked away.
Boy, he can get a lot on his shot.
Over to Drulia. Knocked down. Passes to Murray. The Lightning ruled offside. Left side to Spejkovsky. The play is called back offside. Over to Johnson. Shot. Blocked. Passes to Larocque. Fires away. Feeds it across. That one out of reach. Knocked to the ice. Intercepted by Petrovicki. Edmonton 1, the Lightning 0. Shot. Clean toe save by Weeks. Fires a slapper. Petrovicki. Petrovicki bringing it ahead. Crunched. They'll have to scrape him off the glass. Rink wide to Devereaux. Takes a shot. Denied. The Oilers are offside. Modine deep. Score! Comes. pulsing. Tampa Bay.
Edmonton penalty.
Marchand. The Oilers kill the first power play. Goal. Shooting. Loads it up and fires.
1 minute remaining in the period.
With the extra skater. Salo. Marchand. Rockets one. Of this.
Oh, sing us that star-spangled banner yet waves o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Welcome to Tampa Bay. We're ready to get underway here. Greetings, everyone. With Darren Pang, I'm Mike Emery.
Always a pleasure to work with you, Mike. Let's look at the goaltending matchup for tonight's game. In net, For Edmonton, Tommy Sallow. And at the other end of the ice, starting for Tampa Bay, Kevin Weeks.
We are all set to drop the puck in Tampa Bay. Right side to Wade. Takes a shot. Over to Johnson. Cross-ice pass. Fires a slapper. Into the corner. Feeds it across. Just out of reach. Weak. Found it in the webbing of his catching glove.
The Oilers really breaking down the windows and maintaining the pressure now.
Drives one towards the net. Shoots it into the corner. Hands it to Guerin. Unloads a bullet. Kabina races back to get it. Cross-ice pass. The Lightning with the puck. That one off target. Weeks chases it behind the net. To Warrener. Drives one towards the net. Save. Wait, leading the rush. Unloads a bullet. They score! Wait with the wrist shot. The Oilers grab the lead with that goal.
He picked the top corner and smoked it by him.
Edmonton goal. Number 39, Doug Wade. The assist to number 94, Ryan Smith.
Big save. Le Cavalier does a lot for his team, Darren.
Man, he makes this team go. They really rely on his playmaking ability.
Wade faces off in his own zone. Rink wide to Warrener. Warrener on the hard around. Right side to Warrener. That one won't get to him. Taps it ahead. Caught by Sallow. Skates his way through the neutral zone. Denied. Rink wide to Johnson. Takes a shot. Sallow, the save. Spectacular save.
Wow, lucky for the goalie. Oh, and what a bad time to misfire.
Over to Wade. Shoots it into the corner. Right side to Wade. Let's take another look at that tremendous save.
He could one time a pee through fog, but what a save by the goalie.
Face off in the right circle. Guides it on to Wade. To Warrener. Edmonton 1, the Lightning 0. Rink wide. They score! Le Cavalier had a lot on that wrist shot and scored. We've got a tie game now.
Sallow didn't see it. That puck was powered over him.
Tampa Bay goal. Number 4, Vincent LeCavalier. Assisted by number 8, Todd Warren. And number 10, Mike Johnson.
Pushes it up. Big shot off the goal post. Short pass to Wade. Tees it out. Big save off the goal post.
Well, you gotta love that post if you're a goalie.
Cross ice pass. Shot. Along to Wade. Scores! Second by Wade. The Oilers grab the lead with that goal.
What an incredible dipsy-doodle by Wade.
Edmonton goal. Number 39, Doug Wade. Assist to number 21, Jason Smith. And number 35, Tommy Sallow.
Big shot. Sallow grabs it. Shooting. Sallow found it in the webbing of his catching glove. Big block. Big save. Cross ice pass. Unloads a bullet. Advances the puck to Wade. Dancing in. Feeds it across. Johnson leading the rush. Johnson with the slap shot. Over to Wade. Puck brought along by Wade. Into the corner. Rink wide to Johnson.
1 minute remaining.
Cross ice pass. Skates his way through the neutral zone. Weeks with the glove save. Fires away. Played into the corner. Time running down in the period. Rink wide to Wait. The Lightning looking for the equalizer.
He was right there.
That's the end of the first period. Edmonton 2, the Lightning 1. We're moments away from the start of the second period.
Oh, it's still anyone's game. This one could go down to the wire.
Guerin retrieves it. That one out of reach. Rink wide to Warrener. Loads it up and fires. He won't get to it. Taps it ahead. Wait, plays it. Weeks covers it. Passes to Wait. Over to Guerin. Shoots. Svoboda waits behind his own net. Edmonton back to get it. Doesn't connect. Puck brought along by Wait. Fights off the check. Feeds it across. Warrener with the puck. Fires a slapper. Played into the corner. Dumps it into the corner. Advances the puck to Niinema. Tampa Bay trying to tie it up. Kick save. Puck brought along by Johnson. Dumps it into the corner. Gets shoved. Over to Johnson. Big shot. Blocked. To Smith. Tees it out. Save. Johnson bringing it ahead. Salo there to make the stop. They score! Salo beaten on a big slap shot by Warrener. We've got a tie game now.
The emotion of the crowd is a big part of this game now, following the goal by Warrener.
Tampa Bay goal. Number 8, Tom Warrener. Assist to number 4, Vincent Lecavalier. And number 10, Mike Johnson.
Over to Wait. We're all tied up. Shooting. It hit the post.
Well, the post is the goalie's best friend.
Over to Lecavalier. Cross ice pass. Wait with the slap shot. Quick shot. In close. Save. Kubina bringing it ahead. Skates his way through the neutral zone. Feeds it across. The pass offline. Shot. Svoboda starts it the other way. To Lecavalier. Smith, the pass. Walk. They score! Wait has his third goal. I see a couple of hats sprinkled around on the ice 6-2. The Oilers now have a hold of the lead.
Oh, it's a great feeling to be able to pour in goals like that. He's enjoying this one.
Edmonton goal. Number 39, Doug Waite. The assist to number 24.
Left side to LeCavalier. Rockets one. Rings the post.
He missed that goal just by a couple of inches.
In behind the goal. Right side to Smith. Unloads a bullet. Taps it ahead. Shot. Salo got a piece of that one. Dumps it into the corner. Covered by Salo. Feeds it across. Rockets one. Big save. Over to LeCavalier. Slap shot. Left side to Guerin. Guerin, a drive. Block.
1 minute remaining.
LeCavalier with the slap shot. Goes to Guerin. Skates his way through the neutral zone. Denied. The Lightning looking for the equalizer. The period almost over. Cross ice pass. Unloads a bullet. Denied. That's the end of the second period. Edmonton 3, the Lightning 2. We're ready now for the start of the third period.
Tampa Bay, right in this one. I think we're going down to the final horn tonight.
Banks it off the wall to Guerin. Loads it up and fires. Advances the puck to LeCavalier. Unloads a bullet. Cutting in. Denied.
LeCavalier misfired on that puck right in front.
That one won't get to him. Puck brought along by Guerin. Denied. Rink wide to Warner. Rockets one. Into the corner. Skates his way through the neutral zone. Loads it up and fires. Hands it to Guerin. Shot. Kicked out by Weeks.
Man, he gets a lot on his shot.
Fires away. Cross ice pass. Tampa Bay trying to tie it up. Glove by Weeks. To LeCavalier. Skates his way through the neutral. He scores! LeCavalier with another goal. And this thing is knotted up.
Boy, he had some nice moves on that one.
Tampa Bay goal. Number 4. Vincent LeCavalier. The assist to number 10, Mike Johnson.
Passes to Smith. Rink wide to Waite. Drives one towards the net. Weeks, the save. Waite! Snared by Weeks. LeCavalier bringing it ahead. Played into the corner. Behind the net. Taps it ahead. Smith leading the rush. Passes to Le Cavalier. Takes a shot. Denied. Shooting. In back. Score! Johnson with the wrist shot. The Oilers fall behind.
Sallow couldn't react quick enough to that wrist shot.
Tampa Bay goal. Number 10, Mike Johnson. Assist to number 23, Peter Svoboda. And number 4, Vincent Lecavalier.
Shoots. Snag by Weeks.
That was a good opportunity.
Fires a slapper. Warrener on the hard around. Taps it ahead. Warrener hustles to it with a shot. Advances the puck to Wait. Loads it. He scores! Wait having a great game. That's another goal. And things are all even now.
Weeks didn't see it through the birdcage. That shot was powered by him by Wait.
Edmonton goal. Number 39, Doug Waits. The assist to number 9, Bill Garrett.
Le Cavalier, a great game tonight.
Well, he's making plays tonight, and that's why he's racking up the points.
Face off in the right circle. Rink wide to Nienema. Guerin bringing it ahead. Smith on the hard around. Rink. They score! A quick flurry of goals by Edmonton. The Lightning fall behind.
This is some offensive display they're putting on right now.
Edmonton goal. Number 39, Doug Waits. Assisted by number 9, Bill Garrett. And number 94, Ryan Smith.
Smothered by Sallow. That save deserves another look.
That save was pure reflexes. What a brilliant save.
Face off in the right circle. Off to Le Cavalier. Denied. Hands it ahead to Johnson. Scores! The Oilers on fire with another goal. The Oilers extend their lead by one more.
Oh, they really got things going out there. Flying up and down the ice.
Edmonton goal. Number 39, Doug Waits.
Rockets one. Big save. Skates his way through the neutral zone. Le Cavalier with the puck. Shooting. To Warrener. Over to Smith. The Oilers leading. Fires away. Snagged by Weeks. Feeds it across.
1 minute remaining in the third period.
Scores! Le Cavalier gets his third and is showered by hats.
Ah, the hat trick. Hats falling from the sky all around you. It's a magical world, isn't it, Doc?
Tampa Bay goal. Number 4, Vincent Lecavalier. Assisted by number 8, Tom Warren.
Fires a slapper. Gathered in by Smith. 20 seconds left in the period. A long blast. Save. Coming up by Weeks. Shoots it into the corner. The Oilers, too much tonight. Win credited to Salo.
It was close. Edmonton able to hold on for the 2 points.
For Darren Pang, this is Mike Emmerich saying good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are tonight's 3 stars of the game. The third star, From the Tampa Bay Lightning, number 10, Mike Johnson. From the Tampa Bay Lightning, number 4, Vincent LeCavier. And the first star of the day, from the Edmonton Oilers, number 39, Doug Weight.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Hi, with Darren Pang, I'm Mike Emmerich. Great atmosphere here. We welcome you to Tampa Bay.
Electric atmosphere here tonight, Mike. Let's meet tonight's starting goaltenders. Getting the nod in goal for Edmonton, Tommy Salo. And in the opposite net for Tampa Bay, Kevin Weeks.
We're ready to get underway in Tampa Bay. Off to LeCavier. Salo, the save. Wait, bringing it ahead. Over to LeCavier. He passes. Fires a slapper. Fires away. Save. Cross-ice pass. Skates his way through the neutral zone. Tees it up. Out to Svejkovsky. Svejkovsky cancels out. They score! Salo, beaten by Holsinger. The Lightning will now skate with a one-goal lead.
Salo, helpless there. Now, adding insult to injury, he's going to have to go get his water bottle.
Tampa Bay goal, number 9, Brian Holsinger. The assist to number 15, Yaroslav Zemstovsky.
Guides it on to Murray. Loads it up and fires. Cross-ice pass to Devereaux. Controlled by Edmonton. Quick shot. Off to Petrovicki. To Johnson. Johnson with the shot. To LeCavalier. Denied.
Boy, he can get a lot on his shot.
The pass offline. Feeds it across. Takes a they score! Cello beaten on a big slap shot by LeCavalier. The Lightning in control now.
He had some room and the time to really put something on that shot, and he just cranks it.
Tampa Bay goal. Number 4, Vincent LeCavalier. Assisted by number 27, Vincent Cormore.
Drives one towards the net. Big save. Unloads a bullet. Kicked wide. Spackovsky bringing it ahead. Banks it off the wall to Selivanov. Fires away. Shooting. Denied. Rink wide to Johnson. Rockets one. Played into the corner. Dumps it into the corner. Kubina starts it the other way. Into the corner. Feeds it across. Cross-ice pass. Edmonton behind. Rink wide to Martins. Feeds it across. Puck brought along by Primo. Rockets one. Tampa Bay chases it down. Pass picked off by Greer. Plays the boards to Drulia. Drulia on a breakaway. Drulia, a drive. Shoots it into the corner. Over to Greer. Puck brought along by Greer. Weeks plays it. Over to Drulia. Takes a shot. Got a blocker on it. Greer, a drive. To Drulia. Drulia with the slap shot. Taken by Tampa Bay. From point blank. Glove by Salo. Wrist shot. Unloads a bullet. Guerin waits behind his own net.
1 minute remaining.
Big shot. Quick shot. Kubina hustles to it. Off the board. Tampa Bay with the puck. The period almost over. Rister feeds it along to Wait. The horn sounds, and that's the end of the period. Tampa Bay 2, the Oilers 0. We're ready now for the start of the second period.
Tampa Bay can force the action and really open things up with another goal.
Big save. Salo knocked it away.
Oh, great save.
Big blast. Shooting. Kubina leading the rush. He scores! The puck whistled into the net on the hard shot by Kubina. The Lightning now up by another goal.
Oh, what a brilliant dipsy-doodle move that was.
Tampa Bay goal. Number 13, Pavel Kubina.
Over to Marchand. Cross-ice pass. Blocked. To Green. Takes a shot. Feeds it across. Spackovsky, a drive. Silvano, the pass. Weeks, the save. Taps it ahead. The Oilers trail. Big blast. Smith sets it up. Unloads a bullet. Save. Fires away. Johnson races over to get it. In front. Caught by Salo. Puck brought along by Cote. Takes a shot. Rink wide to Devereaux. Got a piece of it.
Oh, great save.
Skates his way through the neutral zone. Fires a slapper. Big save.
Edmonton really putting the heat on in their opponent's end.
A long blast. Wrist shot. To Cote. Over to Devereaux. Slap shot. Right side to Kessa. Rink wide to Smith. Pushes it up. Fires away. Big save. The Oilers trail. Plays the boards to Cote. Johnson starts it the other way. Errant pass. Icing against the Lightning. Left side to Johnson. Rink wide to Guerin. Into the corner. Taps it ahead. Warrener with a shot. Save with a shot. Shoots it into the corner. Guerin bringing it ahead. In close. Weeks with the glove save.
Whoa, he really got a hold of that one.
Warrener gets control. Salo, important to the success of this team.
A native of Sweden, Tommy Salo is finally getting the minutes that will enable him to showcase the skill that made him such an important part of Sweden's '94 gold medal Olympic team.
Marchand faces off in his own zone. Rink wide to Sullivanov. Edmonton behind. To Green. Feeds it across. Shooting! Primo faces off in his own zone. Guides it on to Murray. Wrist shot, just wide. Shot. Moreau hustles to it. Weeks there to make the stop.
Edmonton dictating the action on the ice.
Slap shot. Angles it off the board. Skates his way through the neutral zone. Shooting. Controlled by Edmonton.
1 minute remaining.
Pass picked off by Greer. He can't get it. Cross ice pass. Right side to Murray. Rockets one. Time running down in the period. Saved by Weeks.
Edmonton controlling the action now.
The Oilers trade. The horn sounds, and that's the end of the period. Tampa Bay 3, the Oilers 0. We're moments away from the start of the third period.
Tampa Bay, a bigger battle with the clock than with the opponent. They want this to end quickly.
Big blast! Weeks there to make the stop. Slap shot. Salo grabs it. That one off target. Skates his way through the neutral zone. Save. Weeks covers it. To Svejkovsky. Tees it up. Sends it off the boards to Selivanov. Along to Holzinger. Played into the corner. Recovered by Svejkovsky. Caught by Salo.
Tampa Bay really putting the heat on in their opponent's end.
Weeks the save. Rister. Rink wide to Drulia. Edmonton behind. Salo found it in the webbing of his catching glove. Rink wide to Kessa. Feeds it across. Devereaux leading the rush. Kubina starts it the other way. Skates his way through the neutral zone. Fires a slapper. Cross-ice pass. Scores! Devereaux whistled that one in.
What an outstanding individual effort by Devereaux.
Edmonton goal. Number 19, Boyd Devereaux. The assist to number 17, Patrick Cote.
Feeds it across. Shooting. Wrist shot. Sends it off the boards to Johnson. Over to Brown. Edmonton whistled for being offside. To Primo. Unloads a bullet. Edmonton chases it down. Murray with a slap shot. Shoots it into the corner. To Martins. He won't get to it. Recovered by Tampa Bay. Left side to Murray. Unloads a bullet. Hurls it off the boards. Shot. Cross-ice pass. Right side to Morrow. Moreau with the shot. Feeds it along to Morrow. Rink wide to Drulia. Edmonton trails. Takes a shot. Julia up with it. Dancing in. Played into the corner. Shooting. Blocked.
Tampa Bay taking over right now with an offensive flurry.
Svoboda with a shot. Shoots it into the corner. Drives one towards the net. Over to Johnson. Takes a shot. Scores! Johnson was well positioned for that rebound and score. The Oilers have lost control of this game.
We just saw why it's so important for goalies to control the puck.
Tampa Bay goal. Number 10, Mike Johnson. Assisted by number 13, Pavel Kubina.
To Marchand. Slap shot. Save. In behind the goal. Quick shot. Denied.
Wow, lucky for the goalie. Oh, and what a bad time to misfire.
Scores! Edmonton answers right back.
The Big M, momentum, has switched teams after that quick goal.
Edmonton goal. Number 27, Georges Laurent. Assist to number 55, Igor Gumanov. And number 19, Boyd Devereaux. 1 minute remaining in regulation.
Feeds it across. Cross ice pass. Shot. Under 20 seconds remaining in the period. They score! A quick flurry of goals by Edmonton.
The offense is operating like a well-oiled machine right now.
Edmonton goal. Number 9, Bill Garrett. Assisted by number 94, Ryan Smith. And number 5, Tom Cote.
The final horn sounds. The Lightning pull this one out. For my partner Darren Pang, this is Mike Emmerich saying so long.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are tonight's 3 stars of the game. The third star from the Tampa Bay Lightning, number 10, Mike Johnson. The second star from the Edmonton Oilers, number 19, Boyd Devereaux. And the first star of the game from the Tampa Bay Lightning, number 13, Pavel Kubina.